What up? What up? What up? How's it going? How's it going? Been good, Fizzle? Yo, yo, yo. One sec. What's good with your armor? What's good? How everything been? Oh, you just not heading to work, OG? Nope. We just about to do some small butterflies. She got some bigger ones on her back. Feeling for your armor. Hold on. What up? What up? I said, what up? Been up? What's been up, everybody? How we doing today? Yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. My bandage rap. About to be doing that Friday the 13th. About to have a building packed. Thinking about doing that little subathon. What y'all think? 24 hours of Friday the 13th. Here we go. Here we go. Tickle must be nice. Oh Lord, huh? Yo. All right, we back in action. I'm about to do a little recording. We're gonna go just off of this area.
I'm not remember what I want my wallet
Huh?
for. I just remember what I want my wallet for.
You thinking the whole time?
No, I was listening to TV. And in between falling asleep.
Wow, tell me about that movie, The Deliverance. For those that don't know, 7 volts. Working at 7 volts with the 7 round liner. Let's pull our line. Well, we gotta first connect this line here. We're gonna connect the other 2. Easy little loops around the corner. Easy loops around the corner. Boom. Just like that, slight work. Like I say, once you build up your lines, you get, comfortable doing your lines. It'll be easy peasy. Like even if you can't pull a whole line, just pull some of it. Like this circle, I can pull that whole circle. But if it was a big circle, of course I can't just pull that whole big circle. You gotta stop in between and then pick up where you left off. You ever heard somebody say kind of doing lines is like an airplane landing on the airstrip? You slowly, gradually come down, touch the skin with the machine running. You pull your line and you slowly pick it back up without just stopping in one spot. So if you're stopping at one spot, see how you lift up? You stop in one spot, you mean you'll have like a little blob right there, you'll leave a dot. And you'll see that that's not supposed to be there. You throw a line completely off. So slowly go down, tap the skin, and lightly. Remember that you're only doing it light. You don't gotta add no pressure. Your machine already going up and down, so that's already adding enough pressure to push the needle in the skin. Now mind you, some areas can be a lot tougher, like the knuckles, spots on the neck. They got certain skin that could be way more tougher to tattoo. The back is a pretty good area, so you don't really gotta fight with it. But the leg is some thin skin. Some people got thicker skin on the leg, but not too many times you have to fight with it though. It's a different texture, I'll say. But thin skin could be way harder to tattoo as well because you could easily get some blowouts. And that's something you don't want. And you get blowouts basically by, like I was saying, you keep your machine moving. If you ain't keeping it moving, you're moving too slow, it's gonna push up too much ink underneath the skin in that area, and yep, it will blow out. So y'all gotta watch for that. Make that's why machine speed and hand speed plays a big part. So if your machine moving way too fast and your hand not moving fast enough, that's an easy way to get a blowout.
Because of the stroke.
You say, what is the stroke? My stroke is at 4 millimeters right now. You saying blowouts like this because of the stroke? Yeah and no, because if you're using a 2.5 and you still got your machine moving too slow in that one area trying to pull a line, I would say the blowout chances it do decrease because it's not hitting as hard. So I would say that, but you're not going to get you a clean line that well either, because you're going to have to keep going over the skin with a 2.5. It's not going to be hitting the skin hard. So if you're not hitting the skin hard enough, I mean, you're going to have to keep going over and over. And as a beginner, somebody starting out, you're going over and over the skin, there's more chances of you scarring the skin. So that's why you don't want to go that route. But starting out, I would definitely recommend people to like a 3.5 stroke. Not all the way 4, because the 4 do hit a little bit harder. But 3.2, 3.5 is good. But something under that, it's not even worth using probably for line, because it's going to be super soft. I'll definitely say that. And I'm going to come back.
And what we were saying earlier. Thanks for joining the live. Your follow will be appreciated.
Now, what was you saying earlier? About what? About the stroke? I'm not sure what I was saying. No lie. I was just talking. I was recording, trying to give some little tips as I'm tattooing. Because I'm going to post this video. There's a little tip video. I know I was talking about blowouts though. We about to go ahead and get out our 7 curve. I should have already had it out, knowing that it's gonna be tougher to shade in this part because that butterfly bigger. We could use the 7 round line to shade in the smaller ones. But I'm gonna use the 7 curve for this one by it being bigger. Sometimes I take the shortcut, use the liner, but this ain't the time to do it because, like I said, it's bigger, a lot more space to cover. You said about line work and blow. Yeah, no, I said I was talking about. I was telling you, you ain't hear me. I said it ain't always because of the stroke. You said because of the stroke. Now, like, not technically, no. Mostly about you moving your hand too slow, stuff like that. Boom. Is it that your machine speed and your hand speed not matching up? So you'll move too slow on the skin, and by the ink, the needle moving fast and pushing underneath the skin. If you're moving too slow with your hand speed, yeah, it definitely could cause a blowout because you're pushing too much ink in one area and it's getting in there too fast, and your hand moving too slow to keep up with it. That's why I say start out at a slow machine stroke, not machine stroke, slow machine speed. So between 6 and 7 is a good place to start. I say start at 6 and then build up. All right, let's look over our line work, see what we don't have connected, like these little pieces. We got some lines that's not all the way in there, so we just go over, touch them up. Like I said, you can use the airplane motion, like slowly light down, pick up, because we only got some parts of the line that's not all the way in. So we just hit those parts. Everywhere that is all the way in, we ain't gotta really worry about that because it's already in the skin. Wipe that down. Now you about to go with that 13 curve. There you go. And I am dropping it down 6.5. But I might have started recording, so I'm gonna repeat that over again. All right, y'all. So I moved over to my 7 curve mag to do the shading, and I did drop it down to 6.5, right? We're moving slower, so we're gonna be doing shading to pack some of this black in. You know, I'm moving too fast. Like I said, you can either chew the skin up. Now, one thing I would say about shading with a mag, it's very like unlikely to get a blowout with a mag because you're shading on top of the skin. But one thing that is possible is to definitely chew up the skin and overwork the skin. And that's the same thing that's gonna come in handy with your hand speed and your stroke speed. To make sure you're saturating as quick as possible and not constantly going over and over and over to overwork the skin. I say give it a minimum of 3 passes and trying to keep it moving. And one thing I learned also with tattooing black and saturating black, stay in one area, try not to move around too far and then come back and hit in those areas. Try to saturate that one area first. Like I'm saturating just around this dot, and then I'll go worry about the other dots, things like that. But don't go too far, make sure that part is saturated. I want to come back with the liner to make sure all that's saturated before I move on. And before we actually have to go to the line, I'll definitely say make sure you angle your mag to the side and use the edge of that mag as much as you could. Because sometimes you don't have to come back with the liner. But if you can't get in areas with the mag, I'll definitely say come back with that liner, tighten it up. You'll hit this left spot in the corner with the mag, and then we're about to move on.
I do a 4-3 for shading.
I do. Oh, dang! That's what kind of machine you got, Alman? Cause that's pretty hard. Cause a 4.3 for shading is that your machine gonna hit pretty hard, so
Joining the live
it's probably
follow will be
easy to overwork the skin with a full stroke. Cause even like when I shade with this machine, I try to turn it down because it hit hard by being a full stroke. But I understand different machines, you know, hit softer, even though there's a higher stroke. Cause I got a Mass Pro Archer at a 4.2 stroke, and that bad boy hits softer than this 4 stroke. But yeah, there's a chance of overworking the skin easier if you're shading with kind of a liner. But the 4 on up is pretty much like liner stroke. But if you're doing a blackout, I guess that ain't bad because you're definitely trying to get some saturated ink in without having to keep going over the skin. So do your machine hit hard or soft? I'm guessing 4.3. That should hit. He'll have a nice punch to it. It'll be nice.
Yeah, I run my down 4-3 for shading.
Oh, you turn it down for sure. So you use your 4.3 for shading? Oh, that's your stroke. Cause I thought you were talking about your stroke.
and a soft cheat machine.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's soft. Gotcha. So that's probably why my that Mass Orchard hit so soft. Like he said, it's not an expensive machine. It was like 179. It feel kind of like my 3.5 stroke.
Thanks for joining the live. Your follow will be appreciated. No stroke shading 4-3 for shading.
Oh, so you is talking about the stroke. To get that clear, make sure. He said no stroke shading. But you said it's a cheap machine, so it don't hit hard, it hits soft. All right, now we coming back in here with our liner, still at 6.5. So we're shading, we're not looking to pull no lines. So I'm just going around these circles, tighten them up. Make sure they don't stand out and they don't eventually fade into just all black. It's basically like creating a barrier around your subject. That's what outlines for to hold it together. So you got your shade, you do all your black, and you can come back, tighten it up whatever you need to. Whatever you can't touch with your own mag. That's what you come back with your liner for. And not pulling no hard lines because you already worked the skin up with your shader. So go over it soft. The ink should glide in there easy. And that's one thing I don't think I ever said. That's just like color. You put a light color down, and as you work the darker colors in, the more you hit the skin, the more open and more it's going to accept the rest of the ink behind it. All you need to do is break that skin first, and boom, the rest of the colors is just going to like suck it in. It's like you got to prep the skin basically with that first on the hit. You got to earn it up. What's up? Nothing set right now. All right, let's. And always double checking, always double checking. I know down here we got to go back with that liner though. The top look, good. I might hit back in that corner, but we all good at the top. The one thing I'll say as well, like with butterflies, like when they got small spots on the bottom, especially on darker skin, don't worry about trying to hit those little bitty small spots. Because eventually that black gonna take over and kind of bleed all together. So only when you will get some clean separation with the ink, then you go for your own bigger openings. But the small ones, I don't think it'll be worth it in 10 years because it'll been all kind of bled in together. Like butterflies, I don't try to get every single little small dot. That's why I make all my dots bigger. So 5, 10 years, the dots will still be there. I ain't gonna put 20 dots on the side of the butterfly, and then once it heals, it's all gonna be black anyway. That's one thing y'all gotta know. Once your tats heal up, the ink do spread over time. So it's like you're tattooing for the future of the tattoo, you know? Not for the now, not for the pictures now. It's for the next 10 years of the rest of that person's life. They have to live with the tattoo. You want it to still look nice over time. All right, about to hit a couple of more circles on this next couple of butterflies. Like I said, clear openings. We're gonna put one here. Do that a clear opening. At the bottom, we're gonna put one more circle, and then we're gonna come back with our mag. But I'll say for small areas that you don't need the mag, like in this little crease, you can easily just use your liner. Fill that up, and boom, fill it in. For bigger areas, I just prefer you use the mag, so you ain't overworking with a small needle. Back with our mag, lightly hitting the skin. And I always recommend people small circles, catch them corners. Try to use your mag to its full potential. Now I understand if you're uncomfortable with angling your needle, you're not for sure like exactly how to shade, but eventually you'll get up to that point where you could like angle your needle, hit little small areas with your mag, and then come back and tighten up with your liner. I know in the beginning I was just using my mag as like straight flat shading, and that was it. I wasn't using it like no angles or none of that. I was just using it as a flat mag. What you getting into today, Alma? Still in the chat? And that's another phrase they always use. Slow and steady win the race. Slow and steady. Like I said, slowly pack it in. You ain't gotta rush. When you rushing black, pure black shade, you're definitely gonna leave some patches in there. So once it heals, you definitely will see it a lot. And you know it ain't no problem if you don't mind touching up your work, which I always say touch it up for the best results. So it ain't gonna never be really perfect.
Chilling watching you tattoo.
For sure,
Watching TV.
I'm almost done the show. I'm almost finished the TV show. I'm on the 6th season of 100.
Thanks for joining the live. Your follow will be appreciated.
I thought about watching that Quiet Place. I still didn't get to it. I wound up watching that 100 that whole day. I watched it Sunday and Monday. Whoop. Appreciate you hopping on the live, though, I think I just need to lock in, bro, with the YouTube or something. Every now and then I go on TikTok, but I feel I already be having too much going on. So with the computer, I be already on what? Kick, Twitch, and YouTube.
No problem. Watch it again later.
Oh yeah, for sure. Appreciate it. And like I said, I'm gonna also have a recording of just the talking points that I am recorded. But of course, you can always look through the whole thing as well. In case I ain't have nothing, exact in that recording. But I try to do the recording just for like straight to the point. Or somebody just gonna go in there and look for like the exact tips we use for this specific tattoo. Or just like how to tattoo a butterfly, That's most likely what I'm gonna probably name it. Since we just doing a butterfly. I'm about to come back with our line to tighten it up. Whatever we need to tighten up, that's what we about to do. Back with our liner. And also, not just to tighten up the black, whatever lines also that we didn't catch. So you ain't just looking for your shade, you're also looking for your lines that possibly could be off or not all the way connected. Any little thing, just be the final touches of the tattoo to make sure everything is pretty much sharp and how it needs to be. So we go and touch up small spots that need it before we finish up. How to pimp a butterfly. And so we look around, wipe it down. All right, we all go with this butterfly. Make sure our black saturated. Always double check, triple check. When you triple check, you're gonna find something. Like right there, I see them little two little spots. Stretch the skin, always triple check. There don't be a lot, but it be small things that matter, so I will go in and touch them. Listen, grave torture. Crazy shows, huh? All right, all good. Let's wipe it down. It's gonna be our final. Now we about to move to the rest of these butterflies. Same way. Now I can kind of pull it back out. Hit the smaller one on that side. We're gonna move our way up. Now these not that big, so them we're gonna just be using our 7 round liner to kind of shade them in. At that point, by being so small, that 7 mag sure way too big. Even on this one. So the small ones, I'm not gonna worry about doing no dots like that. Might have only spots I'm gonna put it at where I could like put a nice size little dot at, not the little bit of opening. Spots I know that's gonna kind of stay once it heal. Yes, sir. Oh. And that's also another thing that's good to know when lining, like when to move fast and when you could slow down. So if you're trying to get some thinner lines, of course you'll like kind of swipe past that a little fast while the ink's still in the skin. And if you're trying to get something bolder, you could tilt your needle to the side, slow your machine down, or slow your hand speed down and kind of pull a thicker line like that as well. So there's many ways it could be done, different techniques, different ways, different styles. So you gotta just keep trying and whatever works best for you. I remember when I first found that out, like you could get a bold line just by how you tilt your needle. I was like, dang, that was crazy. I thought I unlocked a little secret right there. When I seen that. To this day, I don't really use it as much no more. I just kind of scope my lines now. There we go with that one. About to move on up. Good now.
They'll take it.
Are you still tickling? That been stuff.
Even if you're telling me.
I have to move up. I know it's down here the music in the back, huh? And the music playing on the stream. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I always try to check that speed. Make sure the stream going how it should be. I'm looking into getting that top speed. I'm gonna see if they got that fiber internet. Seems like right now it's been in the green though, no problem. I don't know why on YouTube it's saying that it's like low. Has it been lagging on y'all side? Yeah, all them lines and detail be darker skin. I completely simplified. Like I said, I don't want you to put no small dots on dark skin, and it's gonna kind of like blow out. All gonna be black anyway. So that's why I simplified to make sure that you definitely gonna see this, and it's not gonna lines gonna not gonna kind of start touching and blowing out, getting all dark. That's why I leave them big openings like that. But if it's big enough, it can have the detail. But when you get smaller, you don't want it to have all that detail. I try to go for at least 3 of these little openings when we get smaller, not too many. Good there. And ticklish up there. Huh? You focusing now. Ain't no more roly poly, huh? Oh, Billionaire Island. That's must be something coming out.
Huh?
Billionaire Island. Look like it's a new TV show coming out. And you don't be on that 2K, huh? I see that on everybody streaming that 2K25 today. That mother kept coming across my feed on YouTube. I guess the first day, all the creators got to make their content and get their money. They know people trying to see what that's like. Yes, sir. Three more butterflies. After we finish this one here. And I do the same thing with the liner sometimes, the small circles, and making circles with the own liner, and eventually it all comes to a pure black. But I don't try to pour lines. Make them circle, let it slowly build up. Yeah, then. Tone. What's up? Tone, what's up? Yeah, the 2:30. No, I don't think I did. I'm about to open it. Yeah, yeah. Hello there. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? What that was on? They had a commercial using that song. Huh? How far you made it in the show, Lil? Huh? Oh, that first one? It ended with them people getting on the thing, huh? But they were crazy how they were tripping out. It's on Ad Tattoo. You said what? You use the ad symbol? And tattoos. Like probably with an S, yeah. Did I what? I'm trying to remember how that went. I think I had probably started the other one. No, they saying they gonna replace, huh? The ACL, what's talking about? I'm telling you, they gonna replace it. They saying they gonna look at the replacement. Remember they said the 6 months thing? Yeah, like after that replacement, I guess the 6 month thing will be up. But I'm thinking that's the only thing that really would need to be the most concern was, I think. Huh? Correct. That's why I said so. I guess you're saying that something inside needs to be done, which I don't need to have nothing inside done.
say he the work, don't
What you mean?
he? He the work, they tell me he can two different things. So what time is he going, you know, so he working, he had buy home, he needed.
I said what about X about it before they replace that one, if it's the same thing or I'm guessing it'll be the same thing.
You still got my garage?
Yeah, it's in my bag. You need it right now? Right, you got 4 butterflies. On to the 5th one. On to the 5th butterfly. I think I'm gonna do the top one first. I know this is probably a little more tougher than that one. Huh? Yeah, it look like it's trying to go down now. I guess since that somebody started going down. But the man, when he came, he said, yeah, it must got a slow leak or something, because he checked. And he felt the pipe, you know, it's supposed to be cold, but he said it's low on Freon, but he looked on the back, the model, it take R22. He said they stopped making R22 a long time ago.
So the power would be down too.
Huh?
So the power would be down on you.
Yeah, how I said. That's why I said I would get it done before that 6 month stuff.
For the contract, and still won't fix something.
Yeah,
They can't fix that else.
yeah, that's what I said, didn't say that. Oh yeah, I had sent the thing you sent me too. Lucky Johnson. Yeah, look how you got a little studio. I thought he has a little studio in Atlanta. Like a little small spot. I don't know if you make. Huh? No. You seen that thing I sent you earlier where they were talking about Texas real estate market? No, they were saying like basically on
Recorrect.
what it was.
Welcome to my
Like the demand is kind of going down here. Like how in Sugarland they started going like for 10 times this amount. That means a lot of people ain't buying houses, so property going up in value. What up, Rick?
People not buying houses, so that's why.
I guess a lot of the things is going up, so because there's less people buying, so I guess they got to get the money from somewhere.
chicken and it's supposed to go. I don't get chicken man a lot. It's 12 million.
Yeah,
Thanks for joining the Live Your Follow.
I know that's an expensive area.
That's what I do that I get sold. But it'd be,
What up, Rick?
it'd be 12 million, it'd be nice. It'd be like super outdated.
Yeah.
Super outdated.
Yeah, thinking about doing the marathon, Rick. The Friday 13th. Might see me in here doing a whole lot of that.
What do you say he was coming?
I ain't never hear back from him yet, I don't think. I ain't never messaged him for his number either.
Good luck with that, bro. All the best.
Appreciate it, Rick.
Did they go there?
Huh?
Did they go there?
Where? No.
I was going to ask what is that stuff you put on the skin before the tattoo done? Is it numbing cream or something?
Before your tattoo done? That's on A&D ointment? Yeah, that's A&D ointment I put on the skin to kind of keep it smooth, like keep the skin moisturized so you ain't tattooing on dry skin. The dry skin easier to crack and rip, so you want your needle to glide across the skin. And that's why they try to keep the skin lubed up, you know? Oh, you didn't know that, Larry?
Don't make me like don't know that.
Yeah, it's best to tattoo on some more skin. You don't want nothing too dry. That's why a lot of people when they tattoo using some kind of ointment on the skin. Now, mind you, they got some people that probably don't, and they just use water.
For joining the Live Your Follow will be appreciated. It's the first time I ever seen it, hence why I asked, but most tattoo I have ever seen is not on black skin, so
Okay, gotcha. I believe most people use some kind of ointment or they'll use water though. I know a lot of not a lot, but I have been in seminar where a lot of like people overseas they don't really use no ointment. They just use water, nothing else. How your day been, Rick? Oh, what's up now? So you're looking. It's probably not plugged up, Lil. I'm telling you, there's too much stuff going to that one outlet.
Okay, so what should be at? Move my stuff over.
I'm gonna have to buy another thing. I don't know, bro. But I have stuff coming from there. I have stuff coming from the bag. The printer plugged in, so unplug the printer and then plug yours in. But it's right now, it's just you overloading it basically, and I ain't trying to cut the whole thing out just because you're trying to use this one outlet. Like I said, is I get somebody come in and add an outlet right there where you at. Just to buy another what they call that thing? Power surge protector. But a big one at least, like a couple of things plug in versus just that one little one. That way everything is plugging that surge protector instead of trying to plug it like that in the wall. Probably not a good idea how it is. As a matter of fact, well, no, it ain't gonna work like that. Edge of Tomorrow, that's something new coming Saturday, yep. You still been on your letters, Reek?
tattoo's looking great though.
Appreciate it, appreciate it.
Thanks for joining the live. Your follow will be appreciated.
Yeah, see? The light cut off and it's cut off. What happened?
So the box up.
Right. So why I say it ain't gonna work. It's overloaded. For this stuff to cut off, it ain't gonna work. I say you got to get a third protector.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, see? You get a third protector. Matter of fact, how about I do that?
Make those sticks on that side of the wall. Nice, Charlie,
Everything can't go around it. Some of these wires ain't my living. Is it tripping it all? It's still low. I think this is surge protector at that point. Uh-oh. I can't see that one. I think it's a claw. Oh Lord, what I did? We're trying to plug it up to this now. We're producing. Yep, that just ain't gonna work. That might just cut off again. Yeah, see that? Maybe this plug, maybe we gotta have somebody replace this whole plug. It might not be strong enough. Gotta move that table over there. Huh? Right. I forgot to move it back. Mm-mm-mm. Going to snowball time? Wipe it down, wipe it down. Touch one spot. Oh, here's your picture. And you just got the phone sitting there. There you go. Wrap it up. If you want to look in the mirror, you can check it out. When I first looked at it, it looked like it's only 5 butterflies. I had to recount it myself. I'm like, let's see, it's 6 of them. It just, I guess, by coming up to that middle, make you think it's 5.
Right on there.
Wrap you up. Oh, no.
Hmm?
Matter of fact, I'm good. Tape, but I forgot I went and bought some more tape. Oh, your hand right? Yeah, this is whole. Sometimes I put it in. No, I'm going to tape. I'm going to put it today. I bought 4 rolls. There we go. You can let it go. You should go. Yep, you all good. All done. Appreciate y'all chat. Appreciate everybody hopped in the live. Mm-hmm. You must say good. Peace out. We about to stop the live chat. Peace out. Oh, what up? What up? I ain't gonna see you in that heated life.